Hello, my lovely people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It depends on where you're watching from. Thank you so much for stopping by. If today is the first time that you are seeing me, thank you. When you finish watching, please help me out and consider subscribing. Share the videos when you watch. Give it a thumbs up so YouTube can help me share it. I love you. My return subscriber. From me to you. I love you. So, this video that I'm making is about what is going on now after the tribunal in Nigeria threw away all the cases between Atiku, Obi and all that. After they did all that, so now the anger in this I will make that video separate. The type of anger these people had when they were giving this justice, when they were giving the judgment. Yeah, I will make that video separate. But this video that I am making now, it's not because I have hope. I have hope of what might come out from Supreme Court. I don't have hope there because these people are determined to run the country down. They are determined to run the country down. And until the people on top said, okay, the way the country is going, we don't like it, we will come out and say the truth, we will come out and say what we know, we will support people that really know what they're doing. We will support people. We will not going to do a milocon. We will not going to say this is my sister, this is my brother, I am from Igbo, I am from Yoruba. One idiot, I don't know the name to call this man on his show. Call him on his show and started saying that the man should step back. Watch it.
Timmy, go ahead.
Thanks a lot, George. I've been a regular viewer of your show for many years. I just wanted to say,
thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, with regards to Nigeria, we need to be quite careful about it, because yeah, indeed, there were some discrepancies in the last election, but it's not enough to say who won or who did not win. I would just like to say opposition to the current president has led to a lot of spike of violence against his ethnic group, the Yoruba people. And this is where we need to be careful as to how people frame the problems they have with the president. Because at the moment, if care is not taken, the way a lot of independent journalists, so to say, are framing these things up, it might lead to another brutal ethnic clash. And as you know, my country experienced a civil war in 1967 between the then breakaway Biafra region and the rest of the country. I'm afraid we might be heading in that direction again. So I would like you to please take a step back and actually review the dynamics to the last election, because we can't say for sure that Peter Obi won that election. A lot of, we do vote on the basis of religion and ethnicity, but most Nigerians are Muslims, and we voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Whatever problems people have with him is fair, but he's the person most of us voted for. And I think the more people are going after him on a personal level as against going for INEC, which is the body responsible for elections, civilians from my ethnic group are being targeted. And I just called because I've seen a lot of conversations surrounding him, and I want you to be aware of the risk he poses on the ground. Thank you.
Well, look, there's no question of me taking a step back. I'm merely hosting a show in which all kinds of people are invited. Every 5 minutes, I invite everyone to call the show to give their point of view. And you just have, very succinctly indeed, you have taught me something. I had absolutely no idea that Tinubu was from the Yoruba people. That's the only good thing about him. And my contempt for him has zero to do with the fact that he's a Muslim and zero to do with the fact that he comes from the Yoruba people. These two things are the only two good things about him. I'm against him because he's a crook. I'm against him because he's a thief. I'm against him because he's a bagman for the bigger thieves. In Chicago, Illinois, I'm against him because he forged his election papers. I'm against him because INEC forged his victory in the election. Am I supposed to turn a blind eye to all these things? Because he's a Muslim, because he's a Yoruba, because this may lead to ill feeling to his people? When I express my contempt for Rishi Sunak, I'm not hating on Indian Hindus. I'm hating on Rishi Sunak for everything except the fact that he's an Indian Hindu. I parked that. I have no interest in that. I'm against Sunak for a whole range of other reasons. I'm against Tinubu for a whole range of other issues. Now, I invite all points of view to enter this debate over Nigeria. If we had a Moats Africa, we could do it exclusively every week on that show tailor-made for the African audience. But we don't have that, so we can't talk about Nigeria every single week, every single show. But we had David on in advance of the court decision. We've now had him on after the court decision, which I followed closely, and which was every bit as farcical as David Hundian described it. What are we supposed to do? Not do so? Accept that the greatest African country is run by a crook? A forger? No, I will never accept that. I have too much respect for all the peoples of Nigeria.
So after you finish watching that, it's a man like this man now that called this fine man on the show that's not even a Nigerian that is speaking according to what he saw. According to the man said, I didn't even know where the man is from, where Tinubu is from. He said being a Yoruba is the only thing good about the man. I am talking about him because he's a crook. I am talking about him. He's a criminal. He does not deserve to be the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. A 200 million plus people. A criminal is their president. And because people like this man that called in this show is the reason why Nigeria is the way it is. People like him is the people that are in the office. And the people like him, he's probably in abroad. So when he used the word, I was disgusted. And the man put him to his face. Even though the man don't know him, even though the man don't know where he's from, he want to come and do is a Yoruba people voted for him. He's a Muslim people voted. The man who told you, the man even know Tinubu better than you that say you are a Yoruba man. You want to use the 200 million people to tell Nigerians that you are a Yoruba man when Yoruba people are suffering, Igbo people are suffering, Hausa people are suffering, Fulani people are suffering, and you want to come and use that in 2023. You still have not learned that this is not time to play politics. This is time to bring our country out from the hands of criminals. But I'm glad you got what you really, really deserve. I'm glad you got it. You're probably in abroad. You're probably not suffering what others are suffering. But you have the audacity to call. But he's not even why, because he's not worth it. He's a very useless idiot that don't deserve even to. I don't even know why they accepted his call, because he's a really stupid guy. So today that the court in Chicago is supposed to rule about about who went to school in Chicago. Like I said, I am not saying this or doing all this because I have hope that the Supreme Court will do something different from what the judiciary. No, because they're all the same. Because it was the same Ahmed Bola Tinubu that put all of them there. All he has done in his 100 days is just to put people that will save him. But now, these people want to tell us the person that came to court, that came to school in Chicago, the lawyers of Ahmed Bola Tinubu sent them a letter asking them to move it from today, which is Tuesday, to Wednesday. So different between today and tomorrow. They must have a reason why. They think the judiciary in America is going to work according to their own clock. They think judiciary in America can be bought like they are being bought at home. No, it doesn't work. Things don't work because of you. So now, because the reason why they have not released it all this time, because they work with the law. They work with the law. They want to just release it if the law said release it. Because what you guys think that they didn't want to release, if it was here that is being done, an election, let's say I am contesting for presidency, they don't even have to get the law to get everything about me. They will go to even Nigeria to get stuff about me. They don't need that, because a president in this country, for you to be the president in this country, you must be qualified. You must be qualified. Everything around you must be clean for you to be the president. So they said they will start, the FBI in America said they will start releasing his criminality from next month, that over 2,500 for one man. For one man, 2,000. Even me that have been here over 30 years, I don't even have five pages of stuff about me. All you going to know is my name. You go there, they will just give it to you. No. What am I saying 5 pages? Am I getting 5 pages because what? Because every job that you get here, especially a job that is sensitive, they want to run credit report on you. They run credit report. Mine comes only in half page. They just run it. They say, Jen, you're crystal. You are crystal. They just give it to them. I have nothing to hide. I'm not a millionaire like them, because when you're a criminal, you want to hide this and hide that. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a thief. And I'm not working for government. Even if I'm working for them, I'm not stealing their money because I want to live a clean life, because I want to go to sleep and sleep without anybody bothering me. Anybody that come to my house and knock, no matter what time I open it, I say, come on, baby, how can I help you? Without fear. But Ahmed Bola Tinubu woke up this morning knowing that our own time is earlier before this one, 5 hours ahead now. By next month, it will be 6 hours ahead. So they wake up before us while we are here sleeping. And Ahmed Bola Tinubu cried out, begging the lawyers in Chicago, said, hey, Tinubu want to mess up my credit. You read it yourself. He want to mess me up. He want to say, me going to school with a woman's name is not my fault. Hey, oh my God. It's not my fault. But Nigerian politicians saw that. Nigerian politicians saw that this man came out and said, my name showing as a woman in the papers that you guys have is not my fault. And they have not cried out. That tells you the politicians in Nigeria that they are criminals. That tells you that the politicians in Nigeria don't care about Nigerians. All they care about is the money that they will put in their pockets. They have not still cried out after hearing that Ahmed Bola Tinubu cried out and told the judges in Chicago and said that Atiku want to mess up my name. Me carrying a name to go to school as a woman when I am a man is not my fault. And everybody is still keeping quiet in the politician area. Everybody Everybody's keeping quiet, and they think that they will make all this money and they will survive to eat it. They will not survive to eat it, because God is still alive. And this video that I am making is just to let you guys know that that one will come out anytime. But this one, for him to come out and alert Nigerians, alert Americans, said, my name that I came to use school as a woman is not my fault. Think about it. Think about it, the kind of criminality. Outside people are telling you that this man is a criminal. Outside people, like France, like the people that can talk, they are coming out, they are speaking, they are saying that this man is a criminal. God. It's only the politicians in Nigeria that refuses to see that this man is a criminal, because they are surrounding him so they can get the remaining money that is left and tell Nigerians that if they don't like it, they can go to court. In a country where the person that caused all the problem that is happening now is still in the office, Mahmoud Yakubu is still in the office, and we are talking. And the politicians have not risen up. They have not risen up to say, this man cannot be in office after causing this problem. They cannot say it, because that's how he rigged every one of them inside, wherever they are. They don't want anything. A court ruled that the money that they themselves, that call themselves politicians, approved. They approved it and said, yes, we are giving you this over 3 million to make sure that the vote in Nigeria will count. And they go to court, and court threw it away and said that they have the right to do anything they want. And the Senate and House of Nigeria is still sitting down. They have not gone crazy and said, no, this is not what we pass. What we pass is that this is what we're going to use to do election. And they are still keeping quiet. And you guys think that is okay. So like I said, I am not doing this video because I think something better will come out from judiciary. I am doing this video so that the world will know that when all these things are out, they will still go back and do whatever they want to go. But we want to bring it out so the world will see it. It's not because the world will help us. Nigerians, we are the only one that can help ourselves. You guys have to open your eyes now and know the kind of people that you are putting in the office. Don't use this is my brother. Don't use this is my sister. Do not use any of these things. I will make this video separate to encourage brothers and sisters and said, if you are still not tired about what is going on now, I don't know when you're going to be tired. So this is what is happening now. After Ahmed Bola Tinubu have come out to cry out and said, judges in Chicago, yes, my name came there in school as a woman, but it's not my fault. The Katiku just want to shame me. That's why he's looking for something that I came to school with. Please, Chicago, help us. Help us. We just want to see. It's not because anything good will come out of it. David is doing such an amazing job bringing this. This boy called David is amazing child that because of the kind of work that he's doing in Nigeria, they chased him out. They chased him out. They want all the good people to stay outside. All the people that have sense to stay outside. We don't want any person that stays outside here. Even their children, for their children to be good, they send them out. They don't want them to be in Nigeria. No, how can they be in Nigeria where dummies live? No, they cannot. Anybody that they think that have something up here, they will make sure that they send you out. They will do everything, either put you in jail or so that you will stay there for the rest of your life, or they send you out, you'll be in exile and never come back until you are gone. This is Nigeria for you. So I just saw that. I said, let me come and bust your bubble and let you guys know what we are facing in Nigeria. So we are watching the the Supreme Court to follow the step of the judiciary. If they do the right thing, I will be so damn surprised. If they finally wake up and they said, all these things that is on the table is against Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Let us fix our judiciary and make sure that nobody can get away anything. I will be so surprised. But I doubt it. But hey, it is what it is. Let us keep on watching. Let us keep tuning in. Let us keep our ears on the ground and see what is going to come out of this thing that is coming out from Chicago. That's why he cried out as early as today to let them know, yes, my name, I am a woman in the certificate. Adekunle, to be precise. But it's not my fault. But all I'm going to tell you guys, and still people surrounded him. Still, before I forget, FFK came out today and said, Army, what do they do? Army people, what do they do? Now they crazy. Don't you watch Burkina Faso? Don't you see Niger? Don't you see how every other person, what are you guys doing? No, they can't do anything now. How can they do anything? They haven't finished carrying madam's bags. They haven't finished using their umbrellas. That's all they do. They haven't finished cleaning shoes. They haven't finished following children of politicians to protect them. How can they know what is going on in the government? They're not there to work for you and I. They are only there to work for themselves. So whatever it is that they are getting. No matter what you get, my dear, you still don't have light. No matter what you get, no matter what they pay you, you are still suffering like those that do not have. So keep deceiving yourself. So FFK, make sure you are just as bad as them. Any of the politicians that is coming out to talk rubbish, we don't want to hear it. We want all of you that we want all of you out from that place. So young people, young vibrant people can come in and fix the country. From me to you. Thank you so much for watching.